Wow. I haven't been on here for, gosh, it's been a long time since I've done a live on here. So I thought I have like 20 minutes to get ready and I'll just chat, do my makeup. I know it's like lunchtime and people are just kind of busy, but I'll save this and post it to my feed. I'm gonna just do like a really quick look, which I feel like is what I always say. One day I should come on here and do like a longer video maybe. Anyway, so that what I just did, I love starting my makeup with our refreshing whites, and they're just refreshing. They feel so good on my face and they clean, and I feel like it kind of moisturizes as well. So I'm just kind of letting it dry. So I've been kind of doing my makeup a little, I wouldn't say different application wise, but just like using a different brush because every single brush is going to give you a different finish. So that's kind of a cool thing. Like we have so many different brushes. Those two are the same. We have so many different brushes, and every single brush is going to give you a different finish. So I had someone say the other day that they really like full coverage, so like this makeup maybe isn't good for them, and I'm like, oh no, you just need to use the right brush for full coverage. So it's kind of cool. So I have been using this brush called the 30-second. Actually, we might have renamed it. It's like the hack brush. So it has a skinnier kind of pointed side and then kind of a more dense side. I've been doing this just because I feel like I can get my smaller areas with this small side. I don't do my whole makeup with this brush, but maybe I should just do it for the sake of the video. So right now I'm just placing a color. So as you can see, it's a little bit darker, but I'm covering my redness that is darker than my actual skin. So if you're trying to cover dark pigmentation, using a darker color is actually going to give you better coverage, at least with the cream foundation. So now I'll go in. I mean, I wouldn't prefer to use one brush, but I just said I'll do it. Okay, so I'm gonna still use that small end for my contour. I'm just gonna place my contour under my cheekbones. It's like that, and then I'm gonna draw a line here. Basically, I'm just like drawing lines and dots on my face. And then we'll blend it out in a minute. Okay, and then I'm gonna just draw a line basically from temple to temple, just like that. Okay, to make it even more simple, we could literally just create a 3. That's kind of what the contour is going to essentially do. Okay, so now we have that. I have a towel down here like on my lap that I'm just kind of wiping my brush on so that I can dip in like my lighter colors and my darker colors. These brushes are really awesome because they don't absorb. Like if you were to use a liquid, it would just seep and get so like drenched in the brush, but the cream is thicker, so it's not going to absorb all that product that, I don't know, like I feel like that we think that it would. So now I'm just going to place my other color around the areas that I didn't apply that darker color correcting color. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. I can color match you through a photo, which is really cool. You don't even have to be in in real life to get a color match. Stick with the process. It starts to look a little scary, but it's gonna be good. Okay, so yeah, I can do a free color match for you. There's also an opportunity to start your own business with this, using this product. I love it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is flip over my brush, and I'm just going to bounce the brush on my face. And we're just gonna start blending out the product. So here's a question that I get asked almost every conversation that I have about cream makeup, and it is, well, there's a few questions, but the main one I feel like is, does it go on really cakey? And it can, for sure, because it's cream. But when you apply it right, it actually goes on so nice, and it looks like your skin because it's cream, so it like melts into your skin, which then I'm gonna start blending my contour. It starts to melt into your skin, and then it starts to basically look like your skin. Do you see that? That finish is so amazing. And you're basically just bouncing the brush. I'm gonna just kind of bring that contour down. I don't know why, but like hoops or earrings just make me feel so much more dressy. Does anybody else have that same like experience? I don't know. It's so funny. Like I put on hoops and I'm like, wow, I look so much prettier. I'm gonna just kind of sharpen up my contour a little. That's the cool thing about this makeup is you can like add and erase the makeup because it's cream, so they like blend and melt together. Okay, so you saw from the beginning. Do you want me to show you something cool? I'm gonna just remove a little bit of this makeup so you guys can see with your own eyes like what it actually did. Can you see that? Isn't that awesome? That's how much coverage and color correcting it gets, but it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look like I have so much makeup on my face. It looks like skin, but like really polished, brightened skin. So you don't even have to put this makeup all over your whole entire face. If you have certain areas that you like your skin, like I could possibly leave my cheeks, but I don't really love my the color of my cheeks, so I usually don't, but I totally could and just use less product. Okay, so I'm basically just gonna press it back down. Indy does love her chair. She has been obsessed with climbing on everything lately, which is fun, scary. So yeah, there's that. It's a little irritated now, but isn't that pretty awesome to see that coverage that this makeup can give? And I'm just barely like tapping into my makeup like that, like not a lot of product. And then you just kind of stipple it on, just like that. Okay, so now I'm actually going to dip into my bronzer, and I'm just gonna stamp some bronzer here. I'm gonna stamp some bronzer here on the sides of my forehead. And then I'll just start blending it out. Again, like I'm showing you that I'm doing my makeup with all one brush. Other brushes make certain things easier, like bronzer, for example. I really love using this brush because you can just like blend it and dust it on so pretty. I cheated a little. And then like this bronzer got a little too close, so I'm gonna take my lighter color and I'm just gonna kind of wipe it away. And it's not like I'm adding like layers of makeup. I'm just kind of using what's already on my face in other areas and just like blending it back out. Okay, isn't that so pretty? Just because I know I like to do this, I'm just gonna grab my bronzer with this brush and blend it. Okay. What's another common question that people ask? How long does it last? I would say that the foundations and also everything that I'm using is all in one compact. So I have my foundations and my highlights, my blush, my contours, and my bronzer. Then on this layer, I have more blushes, I have illuminators. It's kind of a mess. I need to clean it up. And then eyeshadows and setting powder, and then like my highlight on my cheek. So I'm gonna use, it's not in my actual compact. Actually, I should just throw it in there because I've been using it every day. It's my new absolute like favorite blush. I don't know why it took me so long, but it's called Sangria. It is so pretty. Let me just show you, like that's, isn't that so beautiful? So I'm gonna be using this blush again since I'm trying to use one brush. I actually do like applying my brush with this brush. I just kind of apply it and then place it back here, just like that. And it looks so pretty. It's hard for me to just use one brush. But when I first started, I used this. I like giving people this brush first because I think that this side does pretty good. You can like squeeze the brush and do your contour. You can squeeze it into your inner eye, like the under eyes. But you also, I just love being able to blend with this brush. Like it's the best. Okay, so I'm actually gonna just show you how I put a new color in. So here's my blush and here is my compact. So I have an open space. So I'm basically gonna just grab it here and it's gonna magnet in there. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so now it's so hot in my room. Just throwing on some lip liner. I've never even been like a lip person, but it's mainly because I have such small lips. So I just felt like my lips are little, but I love my makeup so much more when I do put something on my lips. So I'm gonna take that same color Sangria that I had on my cheeks and then just gonna lightly dust it on my lips. It's slightly like not as bright, but this is so cool because I feel like it almost just makes it look like my natural lip. Isn't that cool? Okay, I'm gonna take another color that's just a little bit pinker because I'm not even probably gonna do my eyes, so I don't want to like go crazy with my makeup. But I will set my eyes with a my favorite color to set my eyes with is called Pup, and it's this eyeshadow right here. It's kind of like it's like a tan, but it has kind of like the purple undertones to it because I can't do like the orangey like warm undertones. I need cool colors. So it honestly just makes me look like no makeup look, which I like. So that color is a good one for building colors too, and I'm gonna just throw it underneath. I find that I get way less creasing when I set my eyeshadow, or sorry, my under eyes with a little eyeshadow like that. It's kind of weird, but it just works for me. Okay, so here is my like holy grail product that I've been using, and it's not even Seint related, the product that I use and can color match you with. But you guys, another really common question that I get asked is like, can I use it if I have oily skin? And the answer is yes. You just need to make sure that you set it right. And I don't have oily skin, but I do wear a mask quite a bit throughout my workday. and my makeup would like smear off, and you know, a mask is like rubbing and I'm pulling it down and adjusting it, and I'm talking, so it's like moving and pulling off like the makeup on my nose. But you guys, this color, or sorry, this setting powder, it's called Airspun, and it's from like Walmart for $5. It's amazing. But I did realize I forgot something. I'm gonna show you how I do that in just a second, but I'm gonna contour my nose really quickly, because honestly, contouring your nose makes the biggest difference. So I'm just gonna draw 2 parallel lines on the side of my nose. You can already see I have kind of like a rounder nose right here. You can already see that it just slimmed that out, right? You want to keep that line nice and straight, and then adding it, like blending it into your brow bone. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing for this side. So the closer the lines are together, the more slim your nose will look. Just like that. I'm kind of just like ending it off. Isn't that crazy how that totally just slimmed my nose? So I just use that small end and I just squeeze it to make it like basically like a point. Okay, but now I'm gonna blend it, and I'm gonna kind of use my fingers a little bit, and then I'm just gonna press. I might have blush on this still. I think I do, so I just got blush on my nose. But isn't that the style nowadays? Not that pink. So what I'm gonna do, since I accidentally got blush on my nose, yes, these tricks are so good. I'm gonna just grab my highlight color a little bit, and I'm just gonna run it down the rim of my nose again. And then I actually like to use the side of the brush a lot, and I just kind of press like this. I feel like that doesn't move my color, but it like presses it and blends it into my face. So I don't have like a hard nose contour line. Okay, back to my setting powder. It's so hard because I actually really love like the glowy look, but when I work, it just doesn't, my makeup just doesn't last. So if you have that issue with any kind of makeup, maybe try this, the setting powder. And it comes with like this little puffy brush, like pressy thing. It literally smells like, I don't know if you guys used this, maybe you're too young for this, but the CoverGirl in like the compact, it smells like, it honestly kind of smells like play makeup, but it's fine. Okay, so like I don't want to get rid of this shine, but I already know that if I put my mask on, my makeup will kind of rub off. So I'm just going to set everywhere, and then as my mask is being worn and like the moisture from my breath, it will kind of bring back that like glowy finish. But when I don't wear a mask, I actually don't set my face like this, because I just, like I said like 5 times, I like that glowy look. There's a difference between greasy. I don't like to let it sit for a long time on my skin because I have dry skin. So if you have oily skin, you can let it sit a little bit longer, but you can see how like matte that already like made that makeup, right? But anyway, there's a difference between greasy and hydrated / glowy. Greasy is like your face is like melty, like really shiny, but like a glow is like a glow from within. So it just looks so youthful and hydrated, like you just drank a big drink of water. And or when someone walks out and they've got a facial and everybody's like, your skin looks amazing. That's honestly what this makeup can do. It can give you that really beautiful finish. So okay, and then last, I'm not gonna do like my eyes or my eyebrows because I have 4 minutes, but I am gonna grab my very favorite illuminator. It's called Starlit. It's like almost gone. I have an issue when I have things almost gone, I stop using them because I never want them to be gone. But I bought a brand new one, so like I just need to use this so that it's gone. That's my issue. But this color is so pretty, and it looks so amazing with the Sangria blush. Like it just goes on so good. I might need to add a little bit more. Like this side is a little bit more pigmented of blush. Sometimes the setting powder will like dull your blush down. So if you know you're gonna set your face, put extra blush on. I didn't do that today. So yeah, anyway, just adding a little bit there. I could add a little bit to my eyebrows, but like I said, I have like a minute. You like shimmers on your face or on your eyes? I love all shimmer, like literally, I want shimmer. But I will say that a matte eyeshadow is so beautiful, and if you add matte and a shimmer together, it looks so good. I have a hole in my eyebrow right here, so I have to like fix that. I wasn't going to, and then I was like, wait, I can just do it. Just a little bit. We have launched, Mandy, like so many new eyeshadows. I know that you've gotten the eyeshadows from us. So if you want any recommendations, let me know. I am still like trying to get them all. I got the shimmers, but I don't remember what it is called. I can actually look up your order for you if you want me to. Just let me know if you want me to do that for you today. Okay, so I have a really hard time doing like the fluffy brows. Like, I don't know. I might regret it later, but it's hard to not feel like my brows are super messy when they're fluffy. But I think like I'm just like a perfectionist, so I like things. Okay, I will email you. I work today, so I'll get to you tonight when I am sitting down and I have a minute. But what was I gonna say? Can't remember. I don't know. That's annoying. Oh, the brows. I feel like I'm a perfectionist, and so I just like things to like, it's hard for me to do things when they're not like perfect, and I feel like the fluffy brows, not that like everything I do is perfect, because it's not, but I try to like keep it symmetrical and all of that. But the fluffy brows are hard because I look at it and I like I do lashes. I do them so that they are symmetrical, as symmetrical as possible, and so it's hard to do the fluffy brows because they're just like brushed up and messy, which they look so freaking amazing on everybody. I love it, and I think I just need to let go of the perfect eyebrows. It's tricky. Sometimes I embrace the fluffy brows, so I do. Okay, well, that's it for today. If you guys want to get color matched, let me know. I would love to do that. We'll just kind of show you like up close how pretty this looks. Like that doesn't look cakey, does it? What is that? That, I mean, you could even still see like my freckles, but it just looks like really pretty polished skin. So anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know if you want to get color matched or if you have any questions about the artist program. It's so fun. I love it. I love getting to do makeup and helping others feel pretty and just like find a new creative outlet. So anyway, happy Tuesday.